Here comes another ADU, or accessory dwelling unit, and they're turning up in backyards everywhere. This two-story, three-bedroom backyard ADU being pieced together. The completion date later this summer. The kids can't wait to move in to have more space.
The windows aren't in yet, but it's kind of like a house.
Other homeowners jumping on the bandwagon. Two older brothers live side by side here on Stevens Avenue. And in North Deering, a two-car detached garage was torn down and an ADU built in its place, so two generations of the same family can be within arm's length of each other.
This is kind of where I hang out.
In the Rosemont neighborhood, Claire Herman gives us a tour of her 1,100 square foot, two-bedroom, 1.5 bath ADU. It was put in place during the summer of 2024 in her daughter's side lot. Now she's close to her daughter, son-in-law, and grandson.
My idea was for them to move south. That didn't work.
She and her husband sold their house in Georgia and were looking to buy a home in Portland, but their downsizing dreams were dashed.
We started looking at homes in the area, and they were all very expensive.
Her daughter looked out the side window and noticed a sizable side yard and thought,
Mom, we could just build on my land here. I thought, oh, okay, that's going to cost.
Herman and her husband paid $400,000 for their new single-level accessory dwelling unit built by Maine-owned Backyard ADU. She says the company did all of the work, the permitting, pouring of the slab, and tapping into the public water and sewer systems, and their new home arrived in two pieces. From start to finish, it took 6 months. She couldn't be happier in her new home.
I love it. I love it. It's smaller than what we were living in, but easier to take care of because there's less square footage. And I actually have all the space I need.
A new state law passed in 2023, which requires cities and towns to allow at least one ADU on most residential lots. In 2024, Portland saw 7 new ADUs added to the housing stock. Now, word is getting out and more people are looking into it.
ADUs come in all sizes, forms, and costs. So you could renovate the top of your garage, for example, and it could be as low as $30,000. Or you could build something that was more like $300,000, which is a whole new standalone home.
Christina Egan is the executive director of the Greater Portland Council of Governments. The organization has launched an education campaign with an easy-to-use website that gives detailed explanation of costs, design options, financing, and permitting requirements. It even has an interactive ADU wizard that lets you type in your property address to see if an ADU is even an option. Officials expect more people to choose the ADU way of life in the future.
I think folks are really interested in doing things fast, quick, and cheaper in order to start addressing the housing needs that are so acute in this state.
The ad campaign even features Mayor Mark Dion, who says he's considering an ADU in his large backyard so his daughter can move back to Maine to raise her growing family in the main house while Dion and his wife move into the backyard ADU.
The rules are much more flexible than what you would realize.
Families used to live in multiple generations, often in the same building. This ADU solution really allows for privacy, but proximity.
It's turned out to be really great. We're in and out of each other's homes at will, and if we want privacy, we have privacy.
So whether you have a lot of land in the country or a tight backyard in the city, an ADU could work for you. To find out more, you can go to MaineADUguide.org. I'm Jim Keithley for Maine's Total Coverage.